because I seen when the city wasn't there behind you. I seen when niggas was like, what the fuck is that? And like, and people forget that shit. I don't know why
the
niggas
bobo,
catch
the loudness, the pink, the screaming,
the dancing,
the dancing,
yeah.
the dripping, the colors, the rapping about the girls, the rapping about the girls in the strip club. Why you not rapping about selling drugs? Why you not rapping about trapping? Why you not rapping about what everybody else is rapping about? Why you not turned up? And that shit is just weird and gay. And I don't get it, because at the end of the day, I do get why they like this. Is because of the social media curve. It's because MySpace. It's because Facebook, Twitter, tagged. All this shit has evolved and made this thing of instant gratification where the whole world is connected with each other to a level that they wasn't connected with each other before. So now when you have certain cities like Houston or Texas as a whole that had a huge glory era that the whole world knows about, but still found a moment of confusion or loss, or just like New York. New York is the creator of hip hop, and they went through a moment like this where they had to refine themselves, refine their sound, refine their next leaders and their stars and shit like that. So it's not no anomaly shit that don't happen, that's never happened before. But the difference is people in New York are, sadly, that I thought Houston people were more prideful because we country, we from the South, we whatever. But sadly, people in New York are more prideful and more stern and more assertive about their history and about their legends and about the implementation of what they put into hip hop and making sure that the essence and the respect of hip hop and what it means to them and how other people should respect it and honor it and view the legends that made those sacrifices and laid those bricks out for us artists all around the world to rap and use this form of expression to not only tell our stories and express our cities and our areas and our neighborhoods and our lifestyles, but also feed our families and take care of ourselves. New York always makes sure that people understand that and respect that history and they keep it rich. And for me, being from a place like Houston, Texas, that has so many legends, the Scarface, DJ Screw, Big Mo, Slim Thug, Lil Flip, Jay Prince Sr., the whole Prince's family, how they're known all around the world. Even the sons, they earned their respect. They did what they did around the world to be known as face card representatives of the city, and not just picking up the air of the greatness of what their father left on them. They actually got out here, made names, and represented themselves and put legacies behind themselves for the city of Houston as well. Then you got the fucking Maxo Creams, you got the Lil O, you got Travis Scott, you got Slim Thug, Pow Wow, Lil Kiki. So just an outrageous range of history and success. Trader Truth, Zero, whoever the fuck. Y'all know I'm South Walka, I can say anything. Yeah. So with that being said, our city has so much talent, Beyonce, so much creativity and awesomeness that the world loves and has used and refunneled to make their money and also live and be witnesses to our history. But at the same token, for some odd reason, somewhere Houston lost a love and lost a acceptance of identity of itself and began to want to be like other people because of social media and because of that period of time where Houston was considered lame or country or old school, or y'all still riding slabs, or y'all ride horses, or y'all still dressed like Paul Wall and them with the tall t-shirts, Mike Jones, woo, y'all not wearing designer, y'all can't buy. It was a period of time where people in Houston didn't realize that the rest of the world didn't think that we didn't have enough money outside of Slim Thug himself holding it down, holding the city down the way he did for that period of time where Houston went through what they went through. And of course the Prince family, but people thought that Houston as a whole could not compete and keep up with that type of money, and we was so country or so stuck in our old ways that we wasn't adapting and evolving and growing with the way that world and fashion and music is. And the people in Houston that did have that conscious mind to know that, nah, we do got money or we do this and this and that, they grew a certain type of hate and resentment for the Houston culture and for the Houston lifestyle, and made them hate on Houston themselves, made them not want to be supportive of the Houston culture and lifestyle themselves. So now, 5 years later from that, you got a new generation of Houstonians that's like, fuck Houston music, fuck Houston rappers, fuck Houston artists from my side. It used to be, oh, fuck this person from this side of the city. Now it's fuck a nigga from my hood, fuck a nigga from the corner. I don't want to listen to no nigga that sound like you from Houston. I don't want to hear a nigga that talk nothing about no freeways and nothing that relates to me at all. I want to listen to somebody that's from Atlanta. I want to listen to somebody that's from Chicago, New York. I want to put dreadlocks in my head. I want to do a bunch of just different things that's not Houston or Texas or Dallas oriented shit. And then you got people getting confused and lost into the notion of, okay, well, we gonna find success in this. Now we gonna go rap and act like them, or we gonna advertise, we gonna talk like them, because this is what we see everybody do on Instagram or social media or in movies, and we wanna keep up, we wanna be cool. But people not realizing is that same mentality is the mentality that gives the other people a higher level of certification and a higher hierarchy of history of history and legacy in the hip hop industry and in black history itself, because we not standing and fighting for our own culture and recreating it and adding on to it. We didn't take away from the building blocks that Martin Luther King and the black leaders or whoever that left over for us. We took the building blocks from that and we added on to it, and we evolved from it, and we found better ways to do better business and build stronger relationships with other people from other colors and other races and all that type of shit. We didn't tear it down and go and turn away from it just because the world changed. When the world changed, we changed with the world, but we still continue to be black people. So if we are Houston people that got a real rich culture and a lifestyle that means something, why would we turn our back on that just because a certain group or a certain period of time of it did not do well? You gotta keep pushing and keep recreating and keep being different, but also this is how you have a Riff Raff. But the world appreciated Riff Raff, but Houston didn't appreciate Riff Raff.
That's a fact, man. I can honestly say that nigga tried to sell me his CD 100. I did buy it one time, but that nigga Riff Raff was crazy, so he gonna be in the mall every day trying to sell you that CD again for 5 and 6 years, man. And I was mad at Ebro and them. Well, Ebro was the only one. I was mad at Ebro on Hot 97, bro, for trying to shit on Riff Raff because that nigga was in Greens Point.
He was really freestyling, doing that shit.
Well, not even just that. He was just like, man, you not real, fam. Like, you jocking the culture, fam. I was like, bro, this nigga was at Greens Point Mall, nigga.
No, fuck Greens Point Mall, nigga. He's at Greens Point Projects.
He was at Greens Point Projects.
Southside, Southwest Houston. Nigga, Riff Raff used to really be in the streets.
Yeah, in the streets, bro.
Yeah, playing basketball, hooping, hustling, selling
Acres
CDs,
home.
fucking selling weed, fucking with white bitches. Now Riff Raff really in the streets, at the jewelry store, around the gangsters.
Riff Raff went through everything a nigga go through. Nigga. Took losses and went
that's
through.
The problem, though.
And I was upset, bro. I was when I watched Ebro, like, bro, you don't even know, dog. This nigga them George used to come out at 4 in the morning.
Bro, this white boy is more black than you think you are.
Yeah. I let it be known with my face on it. You know what I'm saying? Big Ant, Urban Politics TV. Nigga, the nigga used to be outside Greens Point Mall with the gangsters when they was selling J's at 4 in the morning.
While niggas getting punched out their shoes.
Getting punched
Riff
and
Raff
robbed.
walking in the mall, getting his shoes, going home.
He trying to, and not even, I don't even know if he was buying, he would be out there. He'll be out there.
My twin used to be some of them little niggas up there punching niggas out their shoes. Yeah. So you gotta understand, Riff Raff a nigga that can't nobody in the city that I know of speak on, Riff Raff shoes got taken. Riff Raff was at Sharptown Mall buying J's on the weekly.
Yeah. I just know the nigga was outside with the work in the shit, man. When niggas, so when they come, like, come on, bro, he was out there trying to sell his CD every day with niggas getting robbed at, took down at, all that shit.
Well,
so
people was still getting shot at Sharpstown Mall. He was there.
Yeah.
With Bang in his trunk in the Infinity on choppers, he wasn't hiding.
Yeah.
And still was the same person, braids in his head, loud colors, all that jewelry on. Yeah.
Yeah.
He used to be with this nigga called the Freestyle Bully.
Yeah.
Fuck is you saying, nigga? I'm a real Houston legend, nigga. I'm a real Houston nigga. Can't miss me with none of this shit. I really
Sun
did
up
this
to
shit.
sun down, man. Shout out to Riff Raff.
Yeah,
So-
but nah, bro, that was the problem, bro. And like I said, TSL, bro, on blood. Birds, nigga. We the first rap group, the first company, the first clique of niggas, the first group of niggas to come out in Houston and be. That was the first step before. You gotta understand what that bringing Houston and Dallas together, that was some shit that I had put together and set on my mind for being in the penitentiary because, like I said, this is why I tell you why you probably don't understand the gap, how big the gap was, because you never been to the penitentiary or been incarcerated to that degree. Anybody that's from Houston or from Dallas that has been incarcerated, especially if you go to the point where you go across your city lines, being incarcerated, you see the ignorance and the fucking this senseless division and war that's been going on in our judicial system and correctional system.